Well, obviously, Mother's Day is tomorrow, and if you're breaking out into a cold sweat, not necessarily what you should do for Mom, or perhaps Mom is your wife and you need to make some arrangements, well, making Mom happy can actually be very easy. Now, Joe Gumm wrote an entire book about this. It's called 150 Secrets to a Happy Wife. A lot of guys out there can learn a thing or two from this book. You know what? I picked this up and it's hilarious. First of all, it kind of has that tongue-in-cheek feel to it, but it's the serious undertone still.
Yeah, exactly. I wrote it knowing that women would buy it, so it's about women for men. But you know, you said if people are panicking or men are out there going, "Wait a second, it's Mother's Day tomorrow." I've had actually people who come up to me and said, "Hey, I didn't order anything. I totally forgot. No flowers, no chocolates, no anything." And I went online and bought your book and just showed my wife the receipt and saying, "Hey, look what I bought."
No.
Yeah, and so it worked. One guy said, "Hey, she was thrilled to death, knowing that she was getting a book like that, and I was going to be a better husband." So.
It's so funny though, because you kind of take your stories, the mistakes you've made, and your buddies, and I mean just a couple of them. Like one of your friends saying to his wife who had a C-section, just a week later after the birth, "Hey, when are you going to clean the house?" Like, those are the things you do not do if you're a man.
There's a section in there, a chapter called "The Top 10 Things You Say If You Want to Die Immediately," and that's one of the things. That's a huge surgery for women. And they compare it, having a baby, compared to men running a 50-mile hike. Not in 9 months, but like right there when women have babies. So, there are things you just don't say. And here's the thing. Someone reviewed it the other day and said, "Oh, this is sort of like a husbandry 101 for dummies." And
Totally.
I said, "You're exactly right." I said, when we get married, 21, 22, 23, 24, we're dummies. We really don't know. It's all about, we're in love, and this is great. But then we really don't know, you really do want to help? You want me to help you put the 23 throw pillows back on the bed?
Right,
okay,
exactly.
If that makes you happy, sure. And then we start figuring out, it's like, you want me to pick up this damp towel and hang it up? Okay, that makes you happy. So we do all these things, and all of a sudden we think, wait a second. These things do make her happy. Jewelry, furniture, trips, cars, stuff like that, the big ones, those are huge. Those are big. But you know what? After they receive the gift, they got to go back to the daily activities of kids and running the calendar and doing all these types of things. And those little things help.
You're just like, pretty much the theme is happy wife, happy life.
That's
and just
exactly
keep
right.
it at that. Okay, so you have a few tips for the Mother's Day, of course, Mother's Day weekend here. And you're like, you know what, guys? Try watching no sports for a day. That's going to be hard. We're a sports town, but sometimes I guess you got to give it up. Yeah,
no, exactly. You got to give it up if you want her to. Well, anyway, I won't finish that. But yeah, and that's the thing. I'm from Dallas,
right?
So I got to see the Mavericks last night. But then the Bulls, and that would actually kind of be a cool finals, the Bulls and the Mavericks. But give up sports, give up the remote for the day. Make it all about her. Just do something different. Someone said last night, they said, "Well, what do? I've been giving her flowers and different things all these years. You want to do something different? Do something different. Take her to a different restaurant. Let the kids plan it. Give up the TV for it. Make it all about her on Sunday." And, a lot of men don't do that. They think that, I'll give her the same old flowers or whatever. Just do something different. Take her on a little day trip.
Right. Don't get in the routine of just same old sort of thing.
Yeah.
A little surprise is nice every now and then. You know how that goes. All right. Plan lunch or dinner and maybe even bring the mother-in-law along. Really?
A lot of times I know, and like gulp. You got to gulp after you do that. Some men, they joke about their mother-in-law, and sometimes they get along with them, sometimes they don't. But, get along with her mother. If that's the thing where maybe you don't get along, but, she's probably going to come to lunch because it's your wife's mother, get along with her, make peace, have fun, pull the chair out for her, do stuff that your wife's sitting there going, wait a second, really? You're being real, well, make an effort, I guess, to get along with the mother-in-law. Bite your tongue for at least a day. I love these other tips. You know what? Hug, be flirtatious, take care of the kids all day. Make sure her nap is her nap time, actually. Make breakfast, take her somewhere, not a game. Yeah, these are perfect. These are perfect for Mother's Day. All right, all perfect things. I love this book. Funny advice. Women, if you're having an issue with your man, you might want to go snag this and put it under the pillow there. All right, thank you very much, Joe. Appreciate it. And you can find some of Joe's tips for a happy wife on our website. That's abc7chicago.com. All you have to do is click on See It on TV.